certainly sign about it.
All right.
I guess I'm trying to start a series of books that are set in Louisville history. This one takes place in 1929 during the TB epidemic. And my next novel, The Book of Jonah, takes place in the 1920s and up to the 37th flood. Kind of goes back and forth from that time to current time inside of Waverly with the ghost narrating the story.
And that's you while you were there?
Out on the
Cool was that?
the ladies were all on that second floor.
Oh, okay.
And the third floor was for the men.
All right.
The fourth floor was surgery.
Okay.
And the fifth floor, I don't know what it exactly was. That's where all the weird stuff happened.
Right.
It was back during the time of 9/11. I had a deal with a small publisher in New York, and my agent said I had a contract coming, and then 9/11 happened, and then after that, the contract kind of went away. Then I had an agent for probably 3 or 4 years in Atlanta who ended up, probably doing some unethical things and not being totally honest with me, and that kind of stalled my career for a little while, and I got another bad publishing deal there, and I ended up kind of bagging that book and moving on, and trying to get the Requiem Rose published, and I probably worked on that for about 3 or 4 years. I wrote the screenplay first, and then I wrote the book, and then I kind of ping-ponged back and forth with the screenplay and novel until I found Butler Books here in Louisville, and I've been real happy with what they've done. The book after the Requiem Rose is going to be the Book of Jonah, and then the Book of Isaac, and those are all stories told by a ghost. They're all kind of the Waverly series. If you get a book where the first book and people like it, people want to follow that character, and I didn't think I could write series because realistically I always thought, how many different things can happen to this character and have it be plausible. So the series I'm doing, the premise is there's a ghost at Waverly named Jonah, and he died there in 1939, and he's developed the ability to hold a pen and write as a ghost, and he's traveled the world the last 70 years penning the stories of other ghosts around the world from different times and ages, and he's kept all the manuscripts under lock and key at Waverly, in the basement at Waverly, and he calls them the Waverly novels. And he says he's going to leave one to be found, one a year. And each one of these books are going to be, I guess, the story of other ghosts from, ancient Rome back up to current day. And that's kind of the series I'm working on. So it's not necessarily a reoccurring character in every one. It's more of each book that comes out is going to be a different ghost's story.